Hello, everybody, and welcome again to the Nasara 17 channel. We appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come here and have fellowship and hopefully learn something. We're doing a little preview of what was your first conspiracy theory ever with Jeremiah Skiba. And we appreciate you guys looking at this and getting a basic overview of what got us into the Truther movement. So please like, share, and subscribe, and on to the clip.
That was in there in the Bible. This is what my grandpa had on his tombstone. For if we live to the Lord, and if we die to the Lord. So then, whether we live or we die, we are the Lord's. I think that was written wrong, but that's Romans 14:8. That's what he had. It's funny that I just found that when I opened this up.
It's a sign, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm starting to learn everything is a sign. Like I truly believe that.
So kind of on the changing of the words note, like, is that part of like the Mandela effect? Because that's what they do. They remove words, they take words away, they put words in, they change the spelling to things. Like, what that the Mandela effect just intrigues me because
I can tell you what it is.
Okay, go ahead, you go.
No, finish your thought and then I'll tell you.
No, I know what I grew up with. I'm 48 years old. I know what I grew up with. I know the sayings. I know the Christmas songs. I know what Ready Whip was. I know stovetop stuffing stuff. Like, I know all that. What is the point to changing it?
It's not. It's because we had a timeline shift. We have time travel technology and we're using it, and the good guys have it. But you get little mismatch idiosyncrasies when you switch timelines or you go and modify something that was in the past. And that's the result of it in your current timeline that we're living in.
I saw a video recently of somebody had a Bernstein Bear book or a DVD or something, and they had an old like Nokia phone, like a flip phone, and they were recording their flip phone with the camera on the. Does that make sense? Like the flip phone was the one taking the photo, and when he held it up to what he was looking at, it spelt it the way that everybody remembers on the old flip phone, and so he recorded that with his iPhone. I mean, I don't know if that's a real video, but I would love to try that.
Yeah, I remember the Nelson Mandela thing, them announcing that he died, because I was alive when that happened. I remember them announcing that.
Yeah, I mean, when I found out what the Mandela effect was, I legit didn't leave my house for several weeks because it freaked me out. It was just so crazy. Like C-3PO has one silver leg, you know. He doesn't say, Luke, I am your father. He says, no, I am your father. Just the tiniest of details. But it's just, you know.
Well, they just did another one that was I'll be home for Christmas. And the lyrics are, you can count on me. And they changed the word count to something else. And I can't think of it to save my life at the moment. But I was like, oh, no, that's not the words. Like, I know the words. I grew up on that song. And I said to Ken, I said, what do they do? Do they dub another word in? Like, do they take it and like remake it and just kind of throw somebody else, putting a word in?
No, it's changed automatically after they change whatever event that was in the past. It comes that's the best way I can say it. Our brains are like computers, so when we remember something, usually we're recalling a actual memory, right? So
yeah,
it doesn't phase into our timeline correctly, and it changes slightly. That's what happens.
It's craziness. It's wild. And